Wait, did Apple just trick us into thinking the iPhone 17 is a big leap forward, when in reality the base model might be hiding some serious compromises? Yeah, this might not be the upgrade you were expecting. Welcome back, viewers. Sam here. If you're into real talk on Apple leaks and tech twists, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss what's really going on. Alright, let's unpack this. Apple's getting ready to drop the iPhone 17 lineup, and while some versions are getting major power boosts, the standard iPhone 17, it's kinda standing still. According to insider Jeff Poo, Apple might reuse the same A18 chip from the iPhone 16. Yep, not the upcoming A19 that's supposed to power the top-tier models. And it gets more interesting, or maybe frustrating, depending on how you look at it. That A18 chip is built on a solid second-gen 3nm process, sure, but the A19? Rumor says it's on the next-gen 3nm node, which could mean faster performance and better battery life. That's not just a spec war, it could actually feel different when you're editing videos or playing intensive games. Now here's where it gets spicy. The iPhone 17 Air and Pro models are expected to come with 12 GB of RAM, a bump that's likely tied to Apple's upcoming AI initiative, Apple Intelligence. Meanwhile, the base model, probably stuck at 8 GB. That's right, same memory as before, even with AI features coming in hot. Pooh even confirmed that Apple seems to have settled on 8 GB for the regular version, despite earlier rumors suggesting they might push it to 12 GB. It seems like Apple's strategy is to make you want to upgrade, because the base model just isn't exciting enough anymore. But don't write it off yet. A few things might still grab your attention. First, the display. Apple is reportedly bumping it up from 6.1 inches to 6.3, and introducing a 120 Hz refresh rate. That's a big deal. If you've ever gone from 60 Hz to 120 Hz, you know it's hard to go back. Then there's the front camera. Apple might double the resolution from 12 MP to 24 MP on the selfie cam. Better selfies, sharper FaceTime, clearer TikToks, yes please. And here's a twist. Despite all the hardware talk, Apple's actually planning a major naming shift, but not for the iPhone. According to Mark Gurman, Apple wants to rename its operating systems to match the release year. So instead of iOS 18 in 2025, we might get iOS 25. Sounds futuristic, right? It's a smart play. Year-based names make updates feel newer and help Apple market even small changes as part of a big annual release. But don't panic. The iPhone won't be renamed iPhone 26. Apple knows the number jump would feel off. Remember the weird vibe when Samsung jumped from S10 to S20? Apple's not going there yet. Still, it shows they're playing a new game, change the perception even if the hardware stays familiar. This could be Apple's way of buying time while they refine AI, where they're clearly lagging behind Google and Samsung. But let's not ignore the bigger picture. Rumors hint that Apple might introduce a brand new Vision Pro-inspired design language across all iPhones, bringing a sleek, modern vibe that ties the ecosystem together. From iPhones to Macs to Vision Pro, the software could feel more unified than ever. So yes, even if the base iPhone 17 feels like a quiet upgrade, the overall Apple experience might still feel fresh. Smarter software names, better ecosystem synergy, and premium upgrades on higher models could shift how users interact with Apple entirely. The bottom line? The regular iPhone 17 might not be the showstopper, but it's still part of Apple's bigger plan. If you're into top-tier power, you'll want to look at the Air or Pro models. But if smoother visuals and sharper selfies matter most, the base model might still surprise you. Just don't expect it to break boundaries. Stay locked in. Apple's September event could throw in a few last-minute curveballs. Until then, hit that like button if you found this helpful, share it with a fellow Apple nerd, and subscribe so you're first in line for the next big leak.